These two girls raised their hands in class for no apparent reason. The teacher tried to stop their prayer behavior, but they are indifferent. The transfer student in the front row can't listen anymore. Hold the desk hard. Sudden explosion interrupted them. It also affirmed their thoughts. This transfer student must be an evil witch. After school, the boy Ethan came secretly to raise family. Here lives of eccentric and lonely man, Macon, and the transfer student Lena is his niece. The residents of the small town think that their family worships the devil, so don't want anything to do with them. But Ethan doesn't think so. He dreams of the same girl every night. Although they have never met, Ethan feels very familiar. Every time, dreams will end with his death. Until he saw Lena. She actually looks exactly like the goddess of his dreams. He thinks this is the fate arranged for the two of them to fall in love. So he takes the initiative to strike up a conversation with Lena and want to comfort her. But there is no one in the huge manor. No one responded to him in the beautifully decorated villa. When he was about to leave, he saw Lena, who was lonely in the distance. Ethan comforted her with naughty things, makes her feel better. But the Uncle Macon appeared suddenly. Invite Ethan to be a guest in the house. Not only that, but also hypnotize him. Let him tell a lot of inner secrets. After Ethan was sober, he was scared and left quickly. Lena is very lost. She thought he would never get close to herself. But Ethan stopped. He still can't restrain his heartbeat. Come back and tell her about the dream. And gave her a pendant he found. Coincidentally, the date on the pendant is Lena's birthday. Ethan was pleasantly surprised. He thinks this is a good omen. So put the pendant in her palm. At this time, the two saw a strange illusion at the same time. Wait for Ethan to wake up. He has returned home. He quickly climbed downstairs. He sees Emma, whom his deceased mother had asked to take care of him. Her first reaction when she saw the pendant, seriously let him go to Greenbrier to bury it. But he never said he had been there. This made him realize that something was wrong. So he hurried back to Ray's Manor. But he can't get out of the trail. He can even see another self when he looks back. He fell to the ground, entangled by black vines. Fortunately, Lena has a sense and appeared in time. As a normal person, what kind of experience is it to discover that someone you like can magic? Ethan, who was rescued from the brink of death, is still a little scared. But he can't bear to see Lena's unhappy expression. So he comforted her.
Lena, you're a miracle. Why would you ever want to be normal?
It was the sentence that opened her heart. But even if the two are dating, she is always worried about something. In 2 months she will be 16 years old. As a wizard that day, she will face a transformation. It is determined by her nature to turn her power into light or darkness. And Uncle Macon, in order to protect her, he specifically went to see the prophet Emma, hoped to use the power of her family to stop Lena's mother. Lena's mother went to the dark back then. Now she hoped her daughter is the same as herself. However, the ancestors of Emma told her, some things cannot be prevented. At this time, because of the broken window event, Lena was asked to drop out of school by the town's parents. Macon participated in this kind of collective activity for the first time. Used power for personal gain to lure several managers to withdraw the complaint against Lena. After solving the matter, he is ready to leave. The lights dim. Lena's mother appeared, possessed by Mrs. Lincoln. She knew that the fate of Lena and Ethan was destined to make them fall in love. And love is a curse. It will surely transform Lena into a dark wizard. Macon can't imagine. He insisted that Lena can survive the transformation by will. But Lena's cousin, who belongs to the dark camp, went to Ethan. She has the ability to charm men. She can make Ethan obediently get in the car. Just like the traffic police who chased her obediently rushed out of the road. The Ray family's villa was soon redecorated to hold a family banquet. But no one in the family welcomes her arrival. Because no one here belongs to the dark. The cousin doesn't care what they think. Get close to Ethan to stimulate Lena. As predicted, Lena stood up angrily. The fight between the two made the dining table rotate. But the family is still in the mood to enjoy dinner. The cousin was kicked out by Lena. The dining table is back to normal. But Ethan doesn't. After he wakes up, Lena is even more afraid that she will be transformed into darkness. Because the cousin before the transformation, she was a good person and never wanted to hurt her. After conversion, she's out of control. But Ethan does not believe that fate is doomed. Take Lena to the movies to relax. But because of this, the secret of their identity was revealed. Also sitting in this movie theater, others saw it as a normal movie. And they saw their past lives. A long time ago, a witch and a normal person fell in love. She does not want her lover to die because of the war. Sacrificed herself to the darkness with taboo spells in exchange for the resurrection of the lover. But after being swallowed by darkness, there is no more love in her heart. Then she killed the person she loved with her own hands and indiscriminately kill everyone. After returning home, Macon told her in more detail about the curse and keep her away from Ethan. Let her avoid falling into a curse and being swallowed by darkness. Forcibly separate two people, but he has no way to stop the two hearts from getting closer. The powerless Ethan actually used a tenacious will, broke the interception made by Lena's family. This gives Lena confidence. Together they went to Emma for help. She took Lena to the wizard library. Only the selected Lena can read this powerful book of the moon. Ethan guards her outside the door every day. Midway, Lena once wanted to give up this relationship because she was afraid that she would hurt Ethan. But no matter how far away she is from himself, Ethan did not flinch. Finally, Lena found a way to break the curse. In the previous life, she used a spell to resurrect her lover. Now she can only sacrifice her love to break the curse. She doesn't want to hurt Ethan, so she pretended like nothing happened, dating with Ethan as usual. She also laid a snow for him to satisfy his wish.
Goodbye, Ethan.
Wait for Ethan to wake up. Lena is just a humble transfer student in his memory. On the 16th birthday, all the members of the wizard family are here. They are waiting for her about to begin the transformation. On the same day, the school held a military exercise. Ethan and friends play with each other, raise guns at each other together. But he doesn't know. The friend has long been charmed by Lena's cousin, loaded a real bullet in the gun. At the same time, Lena feels the same pain, ran over and looked at Ethan, who fell on the ground. She is heartbroken. Mother and cousin showed up at the same time to welcome her to the dark world. For a moment, the wind surging, the lightning flashes and thunder. A voice told her to stop. Ethan becomes Macon. Macon switched identities with the man who was forced to die. Ethan, exhausted the last strength, tell Lena to stick to her heart. She realized. Lena waved her hand. The moon disappears. She waved again. Her mother's spirit had come out of Mrs. Lincoln's body, bound by her with dead wood, dissipated from the world since then. Half a year later, Ethan relies on his own efforts to get out of this old-fashioned and backward town. Lena congratulates him as an ordinary classmate. But at the moment of leaving the town, Ethan saw the road signs that the two had discussed, suddenly regained his memory. Get out of the car and shout her name. This is a 2013 American fantasy romance film. Beautiful creatures, a bit like the witch version of Twilight. The plot is slightly monotonous, but the technique is amazing. The end is just as fleeting as when two people fall in love. Okay, this movie ends here. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.